Hi, good day everyone. Welcome to Skill Up Igbo Talk Show, brought to you by Imo State Ministry of Digital Economy and E-Government. My name is Choma Doris, and I will be your host for this show. Firstly, I would love to appreciate the Commissioner for Digital Economy and E-Government, Dr. Chimeze Amadi, for putting together this beautiful program for us all. Are you a beginner in this growing world of tech? Have you always been confused on how to navigate your way from being a tech novice to becoming a tech pro in the tech world? Sit tight as we unveil this show to you. I have some guests with me today. They are gurus in the tech space, and they will be sharing with us from their great wealth of knowledge, their experiences on how to navigate to becoming a pro from being a beginner. Before we go into that in details, let's go on a break. Sit tight and don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Now to introduce my guests. By my left, I have Cletus Munachi, who is a product designer.
Thank you.
By my right, I have Chinoso Success, who is a content creator and digital marketer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me, Mr. Cletus,
Yeah.
tell us briefly who exactly is a product designer.
All right. Okay. A product designer is one that is just like the architect of products. In the sense
Okay,
that if you have an idea, you meet an architect, and the architect replicate your idea in a paper and then
all
give it to the
right.
right people. All right. So same thing is applicable to a product designer. So what we do is we get ideas, design them, ideate them, prototype them, and then send it to the right people to actually take a look at it. So that's pretty much what we do as product designers in brief.
Okay, thank you very much. To you, Success Chinoso, explain to us briefly who a content creator is.
Okay. A content creator or a digital marketer
All right.
is someone who helps brands market their products in the online space. You can
Okay.
either do this through content writing, email marketing, search engine optimization, video content. There are so many ways to market markets, products or either services or products on the online space.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go back to you,
All right.
Cletus. All right. Explain to us briefly, please. We keep hearing about a pro in tech, a novice in tech.
Yeah.
Please explain to us in a way we understand. Simplify it for us, if I must say. Who
Okay.
exactly is a pro in tech and who exactly is a novice in tech?
Let me give it a try. I didn't study English, but let me try.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, so okay, the first thing for us to understand what a tech novice or a tech pro is, we have to separate them.
All
Now,
right.
who is a novice? Who is a pro? Now, a novice is someone that has no technical skill or that has no skill that, and has no information and doesn't know how to solve a problem.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
a pro is pretty much
The
yeah,
opposite.
the opposite of it. So
Yeah.
a pro is one that understands what they call the niche or the market where it is,
All right.
solves problem, what's it called, solves problem, and also what's it called, uh, understand how to source for information
All
in
right.
order to solve a problem. Now, if we talk about a tech novice, now a tech novice is pretty much someone that is pretty much a JJC, now a
Okay.
normal way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone that doesn't
Okay.
know how to go about anything, doesn't
Yes.
know how to go about sourcing information, doesn't know
Okay.
how to go about solving a problem using a particular skill set. So that's who a novice is. Whereas the pro is pretty much an expert in that field, someone that understands the field, someone that's grounded in that field. So that's who a pro is. So that's it.
Right. And to you, success. People keep talking about you have to learn a new skill, you have to upskill yourself. Can you explain to us briefly why is it necessary? Is it really that important that we have to learn a new skill?
Mm, yes, digital skills are important.
All right.
The global economy is increasingly becoming a digital centric. And for you to adapt to this changing economic landscape, you have to develop these skills, these digital
Yes.
skills,
Yeah.
for you to be able to be relevant in the market, job market. And these skills are what you can do at the comfort of your homes. Imagine the COVID era when people were observing lockdown, they can't even earn a living, you can't come outside. It's
Yes.
through these digital skills that so many people were making a living. So that is it. These skills are important.
Yes.
That is it.
All right, you talked about the COVID era. I think that whole period it
Yeah.
opened a lot of eyes.
Yeah, very
It
true.
even introduced this world of tech properly to a
Yeah,
lot of people,
very true.
and that remote, the whole idea behind remote job, people started accepting
Yeah,
it.
accepting it.
A lot of people have started
24/7.
accepting it. Not even companies that never knew that they can adopt that
Yeah.
idea. A lot of them started adopting it and
Exactly.
going ahead with it. All right, let me go. Still you actually, because you talked about learning of a new skill. Can you tell us the right way to follow? If someone wants to learn a new skill, how exactly, how can the person even start? Just go ahead this journey and make it easier.
It starts by find a niche.
All right.
So when you find this particular niche, develop passion for this thing, this
Okay.
particular niche you have found, develop passion for it. Go ahead and make researches. There are online platforms that you can learn like Udemy,
Yeah.
Coursera, EDX, pay for courses. Then practice what you are being taught. Practice them. If you are learning content writing like me, you can go ahead and manage people's social media handles. You can write content on your social media, on your Facebook, and post them.
Yes.
Just sell yourself out there. Tell people what you are doing. And lastly, I would say network. Network with like minds. It will help you adapt and develop faster.
All right. Do you have anything to add, Cletus?
Yeah, I do actually. Okay. All right. Before I go into what I have, I think what is called courage is very important. Yeah, because now probably some of our listeners, viewers might be what's it called graduates from different skills, like probably accountant, lawyers, and stuff like that. You get now for them to actually move into tech, first of all, they need to have courage, ability to just ignore their fear and go into what they want to do. Provide because, like she said rightly, that what's it called? This tech space is it has come to stay. It has come to stay. So it's across the law industry, it crosses across what's it called?
Even the medical
Yeah, medical aspect and
medical
everything.
aspect
Yeah,
of
you
it.
get
Yes. Yes.
so tech is not just something that you just go into. To me, I think I would say tech is pretty much like you go into war. That's it. All right, but the next thing I want to quickly say is this, but mentoring. Mentoring is very, very, very important. Reason why is because now we have a lot of persons that have gone ahead, they've made the mistake that you're about to make. All right, so instead of you making that mistake, you learn from it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get so. Yeah. So instead of making that very mistake, you learn from it, and with that, it cuts your learning process. Probably someone that probably took a year to learn product design. For you, that's learning from the person. You're taking 6 months to actually learn it, and you're as proficient as the person. So what's called mentoring is very key. And thank God we have a what's it called skillupimo. Yeah, this is a place where you can meet different mentors to actually put you through.
All right, that's as you mentioned, passion. You talked about passion when you're talking about the guideline to build the right foundation. There are a lot of examples. You can't even over the importance of passion can never be overemphasized.
Exactly.
Because when you have the passion to do something, you see yourself putting in all your best in it, and you end up being very, very consistent, right? And for instance, the likes of Sabinos, Sabinos,
That's my guy.
Mr. Polymer. Yeah, know him. I was on Twitter a few days back, and I saw a throwback picture of him. I think in his uni days,
Never did
university
that with me.
days. I
Never
saw
did
it
that.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, there was a huge difference.
Obviously,
These
yeah.
and these, they are two different people entirely. But there was one thing very significant about the picture. It's still the same person, and I noticed that he was very consistent. I went through the page that was posting the old
Yeah.
throwback pictures.
Very quickly.
Something what he just kept. I could see the growth from being this person to this person,
Yeah.
and it was obvious that he was very passionate about it. He was very passionate about it, and he kept going.
Very true.
Even another example is Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook
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 CEO.
master,
Yeah.
Facebook CEO. He was also passionate about it, and though his own started
Yes.
from the
College
movie
student.
college student that loved coding and a heartbreak, according to a movie. And
Okay.
and all that brought bettered all this, the
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, and the rest.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about tech, you be included in top
Yeah.
10. You'll be
Obviously, yeah.
included. That's all those things. They've made the life of tech easier for us. For the fact that you have passion about something, you go ahead. And the world is evolving a lot. And we as human beings, it's necessary for us to evolve with it.
Yeah, we have to involve.
Yeah.
Definitely,
You you were left behind. You were left behind. You know. Do you have any example, real life
Okay,
example?
I have two examples. I
Okay.
think I'll start with our obvious guy, which is Elon Musk.
Oh wow.
All right, it's obvious in the sense that if you are pretty much on the Twitter stage, you know that this guy is always back to back.
Very
Yes,
All
consistent.
right. Okay. Now,
exactly.
now, if you notice, Elon Musk, some person might not know, is pretty much half African and half what we
Oh
call.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's from South
Wow.
Africa. I think the mom or the dad, I can't remember, quite remember, but he's half, and something happened that prompted him to leave the country. You know what they call South Africa is one of the countries that suffers this kind of tribal issue between the white, but these are not tribal. They call it empatite or something like that. Yeah, so
Okay.
between the
Okay.
white and the black. All right, so he left the country and from there, he went through school and developed his first product, pretty much, which is PayPal, a payment platform. Yeah, PayPal. He's this one of the CEOs of
Okay.
PayPal, the owners of PayPal. So before going about selling it to the giant, one of the giants there. All right. So why am I drawing what's the example from this guy? This guy is someone that, in as much as he came from a not so good condition, you
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
but he was able to thrive. And you mentioned about consistency. If you watch his growth from paper, he moved to what's it called, what's the name of this product? This renewable energy,
Okay.
which
Okay.
electric cars, and from electric cars, he moved into,
Tesla and
yeah,
co
yeah,
and the
Tesla,
rest.
yeah. From there, he
Okay.
moved into space exploration and everything. He has been consistent with his growth, you get. All right, and that's very, very important as what's it called, um, as someone that is beginning. You know that this person didn't just come from the moon.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't just come
And
from the moon. And
yes.
also another striking person is a lady, Susan Diane. Now she's what's it called? She's the first CEO of YouTube.
Of YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Yes.
she's
Yes.
pretty much the pioneer, the person that led the because she works with Google or she's working with Google, because Google owns YouTube. All right, so she led the front because YouTube was the competitor against them because they had Google videos. So she had to tell the people in charge that, see, we need to acquire this product because she knows that technology is sweeping everywhere. It's
Yes.
not about TV, it's not about what's called printing, it's all about what's it called, the latest thing, what's happening. So, and they went ahead acquiring that product, and YouTube now is one of the biggest viewing center anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
All right,
Yes.
so,
Yes.
and why I'm making reference to her is because, one, she's a lady. Yeah, because especially in Africa, we have this stereotype that tech is just for the guys. It's just a male figure, like that needs to be a front end developer, that needs to be a back end developer, and that's not true. You get so, and she's an example of such. And also another thing that is striking too is what do you call? Now, not everyone needs to what do you call, build up start up a company or start up anything. You get, you could work with someone like she worked with what they call Google
Google.
and made Google, and now she's one of the richest CEOs. You definitely make mention of her. So definitely, what they call, there's no limitation to your journey, provided you have access to
Exactly.
information
Exactly.
and the right people like she's made mention of and
Yes.
mentorship. So
That's another important aspect of working for people in tech spaces, and it also builds you. It builds you, builds your confidence, and if peradventure tomorrow you want to start up your own tech company, you have an idea on what exactly or how exactly to go about it. Do you have any real life experience you want to
Yeah.
share?
Of building from scratch, someone like Marisa Neya, she was once an employee. Yeah, she worked as a programmer at Google, but she worked her way up to become the vice president of the search product and user experience. She's now at Google. She's now working. She's the vice president. So this is something you can start from the scratch. It's not something that you jump from the moon and you're now an expert. You can actually start from novice and become a pro. It's just the consistency and the
that's the word,
passion.
yeah,
That is
Yes.
just it.
consistency. Yeah.
Yeah, truly, anybody that wants to do such a thing, you have to be very consistent and always put in your best to
Yeah,
it
be
all.
passionate.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Then, do you have any last word to you? Let me go back to you, Clayton. Do you have
Uh,
any last words for us?
all right. Okay. Yeah, I do. Now, I think I have to speak directly to the viewers because the next thing I want to say is very, very striking. All right. Now, to every viewer listening out there, I want you to guys to know, understand there's no shame in becoming a novice. There's no shame at all. Now, from the life instance brought to you already, you know that nobody is an island of his own. Learn, be proud of, be proud to be a novice now. But like she said, consistency, continually grow, go for the information, risk it, risk it. And I believe in 2 years, 3 years time, I believe what they call, definitely Nigeria, Africa will become what call a tech village. Yeah,
Yes, definitely. We're already going there. I'm
yeah,
already
I agree.
seeing the pathway.
Yeah,
Lots of people are already towing that path.
yeah.
It's very
I
obvious.
pronounce in Imo State and Lagos actually.
Yes, it is. Okay, success. Do you have any last words for us?
Yes, I do have. Okay, I'll be talking to you, hearing me at the sound of my voice. I'll be saying that whatever you want to achieve in life, wherever you want to be, aim at the top. You can become whatever you want to be in life. Just be passionate about it and prayerfully follow it up and see you aiming at the top. You're already at the top. You can become
Yeah,
whatever you want to be. Yes.
Thank you very much for that. For me, I'm going to conclude with this.
all right.
Tech is not gender based. This is something that both a lady, like you said, even a lady can be a programmer, a lady can be a developer. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be anything you want to be. And you can always start from somewhere. Luckily for us, we have skill up emo for us to start teach us how to start from the scratch, from beginning aspect of it. So I think I enjoy every one of us to register and join and follow it up
Yeah, very
judiciously.
true.
You've all heard from our guests today, and as you can see, it is possible for you to be a pro in your chosen field. I thank especially the guests for being here with us today. And I thank you for watching to the end of this show. See you same time next week on another exciting episode of Skill Up Emo Talk Show.